like Ali Sheik say that he sent you an offer, possibly to face Crawford for coming up year. Is that true, or what happened with that?
No, I don't have any offer. And look, I'm 100% focused on this fight.
The big fight we've all been waiting for is finally happening. Terence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez. After years of talk, arguments, and challenges, these two top fighters are finally stepping into the ring. No more pretending or practice matches. This is the real fight everyone has been waiting for. Interview 2 Canelo Alvarez has an amazing record of 60.
Everybody gonna be saying, man, I'm being Roy Jones Jr. I'm coming out like Roy. Y'all must have forgot. Yeah. Nah, I can't rap though, y'all. I always been a fighter. I play sports though. I play any sport.
It's got to be tied.
I play any sports. Yeah. We in the rapping session.
You don't like this one, bro.
I can't rap, man.
You know, when I'm dressed like this, I get off work, bro. We got jobs too.
Yeah, I can't rap. That's what I'm saying. So I gotta stick to what I know. I beat people up.
Oh God.
I beat people up. Man. You know what I mean? Happy birthday. Happy birthday. At 12, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Canelo. Man, yeah, we still alive.
There we go.
We got
Wins, 2 losses, and 2 draws. He is the super middleweight champion and has never lost in this weight class. Now, he will face Terence Crawford, the WBA welterweight champion at 147 pounds. This is a serious fight, hard punches, no holding back, and everything at stake. Canelo and Crawford have wanted this fight for years, and now it's finally happening. The contract is signed, the gloves are ready, and the whole...
Terence Crawford was with Turkey Al Sheik at the other event across town. Put out an open challenge to you on the internet with Turkey Al Sheik calling you out. What's your response to Terence Crawford's call out tonight?
No comment.
Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford has been talked about for years, and fans have been begging for this fight like it's the fight of the century because it could be 2 of the biggest names in boxing, both pound-for-pound kings, finally facing off in a match that's been building for way too long.
Canelo, is there anybody in the camp that would say, you're not ready for this?
That's a big boy. He's strong. That's a conversation. It's not just, oh man, you will whoop his ass.
Like, yes, man type stuff.
I'm not worried about Canelo. I'm not thinking about Canelo. I'm just focused on Israel Masvidal.
In a small way, is this a stepping stone to your dream fight?
I don't look at fights as stepping stone.
Honestly,
people have been talking about the Canelo versus Crawford fight for a long time. Fans are calling it the biggest fight of the century. These are 2 of the best boxers in the world, both champions, finally facing each other in a match that has been years in the making. Interview 4. This fight has been coming
47 to 168. And the win, become undisputed. Wow.
I want to go up to 68. So who would you fight at 68? Canelo?
If he win, or Charlo, the winner.
Wow. That would be crazy.
I want to be 3-time undisputed.
I don't need to take that fight because everybody's gonna say it's too small, it's too small, it's too small, and then, you know, he need to enjoy his fight. Okay, he deserves it. He deserves it. I like Spence, but you know, I like Spence and all the respect for him and everything. But I knew. I think is the type of fight Terence Crawford is different. 168, but like I say, like he say, nobody's gonna give me credit.
All right, before we jump,
this fight has been coming for a long time. Fans have been guessing who would win, and both fighters have been talking tough. Everyone wants to know who the best boxer really is. The excitement has been growing, and now the moment is here. No more waiting. This is the fight that will decide.
I heard him say, I'm easy work. If I was easy work, you would take all that money that he's offering you. But yet and still, he want $200 million for Benavidez, and he want $150 million to fight me. So that just lets me know right there that I'm a threat to him. I'm a threat to him. I'm a threat to his.
Before we talk about the tension between Crawford and Canelo, let's set the stage. The boxing world is already excited, and when these two champions come face to face, things get serious fast.
Just won his debut at 154. Said if the money's right, we'll fight. Everybody wants that fight. What do you feel about that matchup? People saying the weight, all this stuff. How do you feel about that?
You know, everybody wants to fight me. Everybody calling me out and everything. And you know, like I say, I have nothing to win with Crawford. 2, 3 weights plus less than me. But if the money is right, why not? Right? Why not? But look, I'm focused 100% on Berlanga. I know I have a challenge in front. I never overlook any fighter. So I'm focused 100% in this, and then we...
This wasn't just a regular face-off. It was two powerful fighters staring each other down, ready for battle. The tension was strong from the moment the camera focused on them. Let's talk about Crawford for a moment. He has an unbeatable mindset and never shows fear. He stays calm.
The undisputed one was happening.
Good.
What you think about the fight tonight?
It's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be a great fight.
Looking for the winner?
Def?
I saw you out there playing football, bro. I know you can run and pass like that.
Okay. I'm an all-around athlete. There ain't nothing I can't do.
So what you doing to enjoy yourself since winning the belts?
Calm no matter what, which is one reason he has never lost. You can see it in his body language, standing tall, his face serious, showing no signs of weakness.
I think that's weird, you know, because you'd have to gain like, what, 20 pounds?
Yeah.
But they say that's the money fight. That's the mega fight. That's the money fight. That's the only thing that makes sense for Terence Crawford.
Well, you know what I mean? Catch weight. We can do something at a catch weight.
What weight you think?
Probably like 160 or something.
So you said you said 154 is the highest you want to go?
Yeah, 158.
8 Crawford's calmness is his greatest strength. He performs best under pressure, making people wonder if he even feels nervous. But even against Canelo, he doesn't change. No fear, no hesitation, just full focus. That kind of attitude makes him a very dangerous opponent. Interview 9, Don't Be Fooled. Silence can say a lot. Canelo is known for his trash talk, but Crawford doesn't play mind games. He lets his skills do the talking. Even without words, you can see his confidence. It's like he's saying, "You may rule at 168 pounds, but 147 is my territory."
That's right, champ. Run it up, champ. That's right. On them toes, on them toes, on them toes. There you go. On them toes. On them toes. Yes, sir. I was trying to move like too quickly.
But here's the kicker.
Then there's Canelo.
While Crawford stood tall in his calm, Canelo had that smoldering intensity, the kind of intensity that says, "I'll take you out,"
to beat,
and it won't be
with
easy.
The look. Strength of a champion, he doesn't just show up, he dominates every division he enters. But in this face-off, he seemed different. The usual cocky attitude was gone. Instead, he looked more serious than ever. He knew Crawford
anymore, but you know, like he say, you know, when they ask him for the Germonta fight, they don't wanna get credit for that fight. It's the same for me. I don't need to take that fight because everybody's gonna say it's too small, it's too small, it's too small, and then, you know, he need to enjoy his fight. Okay, he deserve it. He deserve it. I like Spence, but you know, I like Spence and all the respect for him and everything. But I knew. I think is. The type of fight Terence Crawford is different. 168, but like I say, like he say, nobody's gonna give.
Wasn't just any fighter. Crawford is a legend. You could almost hear Canelo thinking, "I've been the best for years. I've knocked out big names, moved up in weight, and made history. But now Crawford is in my way." That energy was strong, and fans couldn't wait to see them clash.
To bridge this weight gap.
Yeah, I don't think he can, in all honesty. I mean, he might not be able to bridge it on Saturday.
Yeah.
So,
one weight class.
68, yeah, but you're coming up from 35. 35, 40, 47, 54. Sooner or later, it's one too many. And 68 is definitely too many. But Crawford's brilliant. Like, he's a genius. He's a generational great. So maybe he can find a way to do it. But I feel he'd be hugely outsized against Canelo Alvarez. Yeah. But you have to use your movement. If you're Terence Crawford in that fight, the last thing you want to do is stand and trade. He'd be moving a lot in that fight, trust me. I'm not saying he'd be running, but he would be moving a lot. Of course, that's the way to beat him.
Terence Crawford wants to fight Canelo. Yeah. Just from your expert opinion, knowing how Canelo fights, what he's like in the ring. I know you haven't been in the ring with Terence, but what do you think of that fight?
I truly believe, that anything can happen in boxing. You know what I'm saying? And Terence Crawford is a legend. He's great. He's a great fighter. The only thing I see that favor Canelo is that is his weight.
Yeah.
And that he's more bigger. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing. But as far as skill set wise, IQ, I feel like Crawford can match anybody and probably do way better. You know what I'm saying? But Crawford is a legend, bro.
Yeah.
And like I said, you can't count him out. You know what I'm saying?
Well.
Thing.
I'm glad to go away from him.
Yeah.
He's fucking crazy.
We're really good friends with Dana White.
Yeah.
And he doesn't like Oscar De La Hoya too, I said.
Oscar De La Hoya has announced he's coming out of retirement to box again. Cocaine isn't cheap.
I think nobody.
Because he's a vacuum, right?
Every time he's in problems, he don't have any fighters left. Ryan Garcia, because he signed with him. Now Ryan Garcia, I think is in a problem with him. That's why nobody wants to be with him, because he's...
Crawford could beat him because Crawford is a big 147 fighter and is strong as well, which a lot of people don't give him the credit for. I think that fight, if it does happen, as long as Crawford stays away and just boxes and be smart, he can win that fight. I think Crawford's a better fighter than Charlo. And he's a smart fighter as well. He switches and everything, so that would be a very good fight.
More weight classes, like once he gets touched by Canelo, it's going to be different.
I am concerned about him absorbing a Canelo punch, especially through the course of 12 rounds. We do know this about Canelo. He's going to slow down, you know, so I think if anything, Canelo would try to start fast and bang on him and break him down before he gets later, and he still got that kind of steam. But, you know, there's so many components that make a champion. There's so many components that make a great, a legend. It's just so much to go into. It's a conversation that lasts an hour easily when we talk about all of the components that Terence Crawford has, all of the components that Canelo have, and how we find how they even out and who trumps one another. You know what I mean? We tried to do that with Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, and we see how that.
And trust